kids. Wow. Man, you know, when you walk too fast and don't pay attention where you're going, you might bump into the edge of a chair or something. Thankfully, I got an ice pack here, something to help my shin here recover from that. And so for a physical injury like that, man, an ice pack's exactly what I need. Hey there, Valor Kids. You know, sometimes people have allergies, and they just need to always have access to tissues or something close by so that they are ready to go. But you know, in that sort of situation, having some medicine that would help my allergies go away would be exactly what my body could use. Hey there, Valor Kids. We just saw some good examples of physical pain and how to deal with it, either by using like an ice pack or medicine. And now prayer is the best medicine, but we're not actually talking about physical pain this week. So let's hop into talking about what we're actually looking at, which is a different type of pain. And I'm going to open up Pastor Tina's dictionary here, and I'm going to read you a couple words. Stupid, tattletale, idiot, nerd, dummy, fatso, ugly, and nobody. Man, those are some awful sounding words, aren't they? You know, those words could cause a lot of pain. They're not something that you want to hear someone calling you. If someone called you those bad names, you know, would you use an ice pack or like an allergy medicine to solve that pain? No, because words don't have the physical injury when they come along with them, like if you had hit your knee or if you were having allergies. You know, when you're upset with another person or when your friends don't like a certain person, it's easy to consider using negative words like that, but those words can hurt people, which is why God actually doesn't want us to use those words, but he would prefer if we didn't use those bad words and to bully other people even by using those words. So that's reason enough not to use those words. Now let's look at some different words. Chosen, important, good, loved, friend, excellent, awesome. Now those are some great sounding words, aren't they? Wouldn't you like to be called by those words instead of the negative ones that we were talking about earlier? You know, words are so powerful that when you use them, you can either hurt somebody, like cutting them, or you can use them as a medicine and lifting them up. When you use them as a medicine using positive words, people will like you more as well because you are helping to encourage them and not to tear them down. Hey there, Valor Kids. We're going to be hopping into our memory verse today. And, well, would you look at that? I've got this box in front of me here, and it may be similar to a box you have in your bag. And the reason for that is, if I open it, you'll notice I've got some sparkly sheets in there that we're going to be using to write our memory verse today. So make sure you grab your marker, grab your box, grab out your sparkling sheets. They may have different colors. They may have a different way that they look in your box than mine, and we're going to be using those and writing the memory verse on the backs of them. So I'm going to close my box and set it off to the side for now. I have my marker, and I'm going to grab one of my sheets here, and I'm going to use the back of it, this blank spot, to write our memory verse. But you're probably questioning, what is the memory verse? Well, it's Proverbs chapter 15, verse 4. Kind words heal and help. Cutting words wound and maim. Proverbs 15:4. And make sure you grab your marker and make sure it's a dark colored one. I'm getting notes from Pastor Tina off the side. She wants to make sure you use a dark one so it will show up properly on your sheets of paper. So, kind words heal and help. Cutting words wound and maim. Proverbs 15:4. So I'm going to take this first one here, and on the back, I'm going to write the word kind. It's the first word. K-I-N-D. Our first word, kind. K-I-N-D. I'm going to go ahead and get my next sheet here. And the next one is words. W-O-R-D. S. Kind words. So I'm going to set that one down and grab my next one. So I grab my next one, and on the back, the next word is heal. H E A L. H-E-A-L. Heal. Now this is talking about, when we were talking about earlier, much how an ice pack helps your shin to heal and get back to where it's supposed to be. Kind words, heal. I'm going to grab my next square. The next word is and. A N D. Kind words heal and the next one I'm going to write on the back, help. Kind words heal and help. Help is H E L P. Kind words heal and help. I'm going to set that one up here, and I'm going to grab my next cube for me, and it's going to be cutting. C U T T. There's two of them. I N G. Cutting. C-U-T-T-I-N-G. And that word is, if I were to take these scissors and a piece of paper and to cut it, that's what it's talking about. Something similar to that. And I'm going to grab my next square. After cutting, the next is words. We're doing that one again. W O R D S. Cutting words. And what do cutting words do? They wound. I'm going to grab my next square. Wound is W O U N D. Cutting words wound. You know, I could get wounds when I was young. I'd run through our trees in our backyards, and every now and then a branch would poke me, and it would actually cause me to bleed, and that was me getting wounded by those trees. So we're talking about words today, cutting words, wound, and we're going to do our next square, and on the back of that one, and A N D. Cutting words wound, and they do something else, which I'm going to grab my last square. They maim. Now on this last one, we're going to put the word maim and Proverbs 15:4. So make sure you keep enough room to do Proverbs 15:4 after the word maim. Maim is M A I M. And maim is to get really injured. And so maim, M-A-I-M. And then we're going to put the location on here, Proverbs, P R O V E R B S. Proverbs chapter 15, so 1, 5 for 15, and the two dots, the colon, that separates the chapter and verse, so those two dots, that colon, and then it's verse number 4. So we add a 4 on there. Make sure you cap your pen when you're finished with it. And so on this one, I've got maim, Proverbs 15:4. So I've got kind words heal and help, cutting words wound and maim. Proverbs 15:4. So that's our memory verse for today. Hey there, Valor Kids. So now that we're all done with our memory verse, you can store your memory verse in your box. Now I've got a slightly bigger one, so it's easy to see on screen. And when I store them in there, like a precious treasure, those words are in this box, so they can go with me everywhere. So, but what we're going to do, if you take them out of your box, I'm going to put my box to the side here, and then you take those and you shuffle them up so they're out of order. And then we can put them out with all the cool sides up. And then we can flip them over and see if we can put our memory verse back together. Kind words heal and help, cutting words wound and maim. Proverbs 15:4. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. And I actually know that I have this color, has one of the ones I know on it, maim. Proverbs 15:4. And so I know that's actually the last part of that verse. So I know that one will go down here. I'm going to flip this one over. Heal. Kind words heal. So I know kind words heal. It's the third one. So I'll put it about here for me. This one, help. Heal and help. So I know help is going to be near the heel. I'm going to flip this one over. And it's that word and. Heal and help. So I've already got three words sitting next to each other. I'm going to flip the next one over, and it says words. I know kind words, so I can put that before the words. Now I've got four of them already in a row. I'm going to flip over another one and see if I can get this together. Oh, it's another word. So kind words heal and help, cutting words. So I'm getting close to that one. I can put it here, so I can connect it here in just a little bit. I flip this one over, I find the word wounds. Kind words heal and help, cutting words wound and maim. So wound is going to be before I get to maim. So I'm going to move my box out of the way so you can probably see this a little bit better. I'm going to flip my next one over, and it's that word and again. So cutting words, wound, and maim. So I know where that one goes. I've got that in there. I've only got two left. I'm going to flip this one over, and it's cutting. Kind words heal and help. Cutting words, wound, and maim. I've only got one left, and it's kind. So I can put this one here. And I've got them in order. Kind words heal and help, cutting words wound and maim. Now time yourself. Pastor Tina would love to see you send her a video of you taking your memory verse, shuffling it all up, putting it out, and then once you have it out, get yourself a timer. I've got my watch here, and time yourself and see how fast you can put your memory verse back together. Hey there, Valor Kids. So we've got a cool project for you to do with your boxes. So I'm going to open my box up, and I'm going to take my treasured words out of there and set them to the side for now so that I can actually get this painted. And we've sent you home some supplies so you can paint your box. Now, I'm going to grab the little writing desk here, and we sent you home something that you can use to cover it with the backside and paint on there, so that you don't have to worry about your paint going all over the place. We also sent home a painter smock. That way you can put it on and protect yourself from getting paint on you. But wait, we also sent home, oh, almost dropped my bubbles there. We also sent home some paint brushes, so you'll have paint brushes, and some paint, so you'll be able to add some paint on there. So far I've got mine with this base black, but we'd love to see how yours comes out with your artistic talents. All right, Valor Kids, you know, words should go together like these puzzle pieces. They should help fill people up and fit into your life. Much like how these bubbles that we have blowing here as well will leave a residue on whatever they hit. Words will leave something wherever they land. Much like how this guy, if you were to speak words that were negative towards him, it'll feel like he's getting stretched out from where he should be, and he no longer looks like a regular person. He looks like he's all distorted from all the negative words he's been hearing. Words should be like choice gold, not trash. They should have a value to them, and they should be adding value to the people that are hearing them as well. So don't forget, use good words today. Hey there, Valor Kids. We've got a cool fuse here that we're going to use today to show the power of words. Now, I've got our words right here, And when I connect this fuse to Pastor Tina, nothing happens right away. But when I send these words, positive words in this case, because Pastor Tina is awesome and complete that circuit, it actually lights up. So make sure you contemplate what words you're using. Think through what words are you telling other people. Are they positive and are they building those people up? Because that's what God wants us to be sending out there. Positive words. Hey there, Valor Kids. We're going to do some reading out of our Adventure Bible today. If you want to join me in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 24, that's on page 703, and we're going to have our puppets here help us in going through some of the Proverbs in this book. So Proverbs 4:24, keep your mouth free of perversity, keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Some people feel tempted to tell a lie instead of telling the truth. And so, it's better to try and silence yourself. So we have our first puppet showing he's got tape over his mouth so he doesn't accidentally say something that isn't true. In fact, it even says, put a hand over your mouth if you feel like you're going to lie, and that way you'll stop yourself. Proverbs 10, verse 11. Let me hop over there. Proverbs chapter 10 is on page 708, verse 11. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Some people try and hide behind the words that they use, and they try and deceive people into thinking they're one way when they're actually other. It's much like our puppet here. He could put on a mask in front of some people to make them think he's one person, even though he tends to be the other in different circles when he's talking to different people. And God doesn't like it when you're pretending to be two different people. He wants you to speak the truth and only His word. So Proverbs chapter 12, we're going to flip over there. Verse 14. Proverbs 12:14 is on page 711. It says, from the fruit of their lips, people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands brings them reward. So when you have someone who's doing the right thing and he's speaking the truth, what they end up getting is actually rewarded for what they do. So I'm putting a little reward on this puppet's head here because he's been only doing that which is good. And then we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 15, verse 4. Page 714. So Proverbs 15:4. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. That one's also translated as the good words are like a good medicine. So this puppet is if they were to give them good medicine with good words, and that way they're able to get better. On chapter 15, verse 23 of Proverbs, it says a person finds joy in giving an apt reply, and how good is a timely word. Good words will actually produce smiles on the people that you're giving those good words to. It'll actually make people happier that they were able to see you and hear those good words coming out of your mouth. So make sure that you're choosing good words when you're talking with people this week.